of the Week with your anchorman, Dennis Miller.
Find me attractive, American GI?
Good evening, and what can I tell you? Here we see Mario Cuomo trying to decide whether or not to clap. And here's the ballot box in Dixville, the first town to vote in the United States. Dixville is, of course, named after Jesse Helms. George Bush, his political career in jeopardy, returned this week to his first love, the theater. Bush replaced James Whitmore for a night in An Evening with Will Rogers. I never met a rich man I didn't like. Bush began the evening with his catchy new slogan, "Read my stool." All right. Now that Bush has realized he gets into trouble every time he opens his mouth, he's decided to give all his speeches in front of roaring jet engines. Pat Buchanan displays the technique he would use if he ever came face to face with Bush. A quick jab, then whammo. Good night, Georgie. Yeah. It's a tough crowd. Stay with me. Stay close. I will crush you. I will crush you all. You wascally Republicans. Paul Tsongas groupie somehow got through the wall of reporters and stared at the candidate's crotch for a full 2 minutes before she was led away by Secret Service men. I thought there was a microphone. Here we see... Here we see Tsongas in a large body of water with electrical equipment all around. I don't think I've seen a judgment call this bad since whatever. And Bill Clinton this week greeted Wilt Chamberlain, the only man who has slept with more women than he has. Reporters asked Clinton what his strong second-place finish meant, and he said it probably meant he could still bonk a few more chicks and get away with it. And Clinton and Bob Kerrey got into a heated argument at the last debate. Since no one had a tape measure, it was never really resolved. Later, Kerry greeted workers outside a Summerworth, New Hampshire plant. Here we see him gratefully shaking the hand of the first worker who didn't shove him out of the way. Tom Harkin has taken to playing basketball with 8-year-olds just to know what it feels like to win something. Not only did Jerry Brown outline his budget plan for these students, he also checked everyone's lymph nodes. I like that one. And a pro-communist rally took a surreal turn this week when a poster of Lenin angrily told a man standing in front of him to remove his hat. Suicide machine inventor Dr. Jack Kevorkian shared a laugh with one of his attorneys right before he jabbed him with a needle and killed him. Who is that? I think his attorney is Bunny Carlos from Cheap Trick, if I'm not mistaken. Did not see you dying. And, yeah. Dead at the Budokan in India. Princess Di was startled when Imelda Marcos darted out of the crowd and tried to snatch her shoes. Salman Rushdie held a press conference in London this week to promote his new book, I'm Really Sorry, Please Don't Kill Me. Martin Sheen helped the homeless in Ohio this week by writing checks on his son Charlie's account. And this guy is just a jerk who wants publicity. Well, here you go, pal. Olympic spectators look on as they realize the baby went down the luge track. The baby finished safely and qualified well ahead of the United States team. And finally, a man became trapped this week on the roof of his pickup when he underestimated the amount of beer he drank. Guess what, folks? That's the news, and I am out of here.